is up, beautiful readers? It's Sky, and we're back with another video. Hey reader friends, how are you doing? It's the beginning of the month, so that means it's time to film another TBR, and I love filming these videos. They're so much fun, and I'm so excited especially to film November's TBR because for me, and maybe Chrissy at Chrissy's Purple Library, November is being dedicated as Tome Vember. And what I mean by that is we're going to be reading those big, thick novels, mostly fantasy for me, that have a lot of pages in them, you know, maybe 800, maybe 1,000. I don't know if I have a book that's 1,000 pages on here, but we getting the big books read this month, okay? So I'm so excited to be here to share the books with you that I am planning to read in the month of November. And if this video looks a little bit different, it's because this is the first time I'm trying to see what it looks like if I film at night. So I have like a lamp behind the camera or behind my phone. I'm trying to figure it out. I think I like natural light better, but this is a good option in case my day is crazy, which today was, but in the best way possible. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the books. If you're new to my channel, hi, how's it going? Thanks so much for being here. It means a lot that you've taken time out of your day to watch this video. I have a few goals for myself when it comes to picking books that I read each month, and I just have 3 guidelines. I need a nonfiction, a Christian nonfiction, and a Christian fiction. After those 3 genres, everything else is fair game. This month though, I was looking at my books and I was like, I don't think any of these are, I don't have any like regular nonfiction, which is okay because the books that I have on here are thick, but I do have a Christian nonfiction, and that is the Joseph Principles, and it's turning adversity and heartache into miraculous living. And this book is by Stephen K. Scott. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. The main reason I picked this up is because I saw the monarch butterfly on the cover, and I love monarch butterflies. This might sound weird, but God speaks to me through them. And I'm not going to go any further with that, but like, that's just me and him. We have a thing when it comes to monarch butterflies. And when I saw this, and then I saw what the book was about, I was like, you're speaking to me again, God. And it says, every trial produces treasure. Joseph from the Bible was only 17 when his world came crashing down. Yet in spite of years of abuse, neglect, and crushed dreams, he experienced a miraculous transformation. He found treasures in his trials that produced an active relationship with God and a level of courage and success beyond anything the world has ever seen. As we face our own losses and disappointments, what can we learn from Joseph's mindset and actions? Like, this just sounds so good. And then it ends with saying, in Joseph and Jesus, we find specific steps we can take to overcome even our most heartbreaking experiences, whether they happened today, yesterday, or a lifetime ago. The good news is, the more we hurt, the more God draws us closer. I'm gonna cry just reading that. Y'all, this is so timely. I'm very looking forward to get so many good nuggets of wisdom and just like, oh yeah, I'm ready for this book to just like help me and wrap my heart in like a warm hug and, you know, help me push through not even experiences I've gone through, but maybe experiences I'll go through in the future because, you know, it's life, things are going to happen. So this book sounds amazing. I'm really looking forward to reading this. All right. Oh my gosh, where am I even going to start here, guys? Moving into the next books. All right, I think I'm gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out here, guys, because I'm gonna leave my big thick books to the end, and I'm gonna kind of go over the other stuff later on. So if you guys didn't know, there's like a Christian fiction book club where everyone reads at least the same book each month. I don't participate every month, but this month I really wanted to participate because I read Wistress in, is it already been, it was in September, I think, and absolutely loved it. Blown away by Nadine Brandes. And so they're going to be reading Fox, and I was like, immediately, yes. So I'm going to be joining everyone in reading Fox. I have heard so many good things about this book as well. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to read it. We're going to pick it up. It's going to be a great time. So if you want to join, you can join. All right, next, I picked this up on a whim because Chrissy over at Chrissy's Purple Library is reading this right now. And she said, hey girl, I'm reading it, so if you want to read it too, we can read it together. And I said, say less. Carval by Stephanie Garber. I feel like this book has been talked about so much, and I don't know how I haven't read it yet, but I haven't. And as of right now, it's November 1st, and I'm only 56 pages in, and it is fantastic. Yeah, loving this. Excited to keep going with the series and with this book, and it's really good. And I know that this series has a spin-off series that she's currently writing, and one of the books just came out. Lindsay Lemus, she doesn't have a channel, but she's awesome. She's in that and she's loving it, so this is going to be a great time. Really looking forward to it. All the YA trash hard things, it's going to be great. Then I have Laura Olympus by Rachel Smith. This is volume 3. I have the first 2 volumes. This is a kind of webtoon graphic novel on a remake of Hades and Persephone. And if you don't know, I love Greek mythology. I think it's so interesting, and I read it as well as many of the retellings. So volume 3 came out last month, and I am picking it up now. So I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to read this. And the covers are always so pretty. If you don't know, that's Hades and that's Persephone, and they're pretty books. Okay, next I'm going to be reading my first cozy mystery novel, and that is Death by Bubble Tea by Jennifer J. Chow. This is actually going to be a buddy read with Chrissy, Amanda, and Lindsay. So we're all going to be reading this together. I'm so excited to read it with them. They love cozy mysteries. They've read that Beaches, Burglaries, and Bungalows, I think that's what it's called. And they just raved about it. I don't know how I feel about this. I have never read a cozy. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I'm kind of nervous, but we love bubble tea. We love bubble tea, and I'm just excited to read it with them and experience this and have a good time. This is a mass market paperback, and the text is small, but the cover is so cool. And what's also really cool about this book is it has recipes for bubble tea inside of it. So I'm excited to read it. It's going to be a great time, and my first cozy mystery will get read this month. How exciting is that? My last YA book that I'm hoping to get to is Crush. I think it's called Crush. I don't know. I'm not going to look it up because my phone's right there. But it is the second book in the Crave series by Tracy Wolff. I haven't talked about the books I read in October yet, so I'm not going to say too much, but I started this series in October. I loved everything about it, and I'm eating it up. The YA Trash Heart, it is a love triangle. I can't even say the species because it'll be a spoiler, but obviously a vampire is involved. I don't want to say the other one because it's low-key a spoiler, but it's not what you think. It's not what you think. And it was just so much fun. I will say there is a language warning for the series. It is YA, but the language is explicit in terms of like they drop a F-bomb every now and then. So there's some stuff there, but it's just like so angsty and teenagey and just the best turn off your brain read that you could ask for. And I'm having a great time. So I'm going to hopefully pick up the second book in this series. And I think the covers are so stunning. And I've said this before, but like book 5 comes out on November 8th. So it's just going to be a great time. I'm so excited. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to discuss the thick ones. All right. We're going to start. I think I've said Christy's name so many times in this video, but it's fine. She sponsors my channel at this point. Okay. So Chrissy and I are calling November Tome Vember because we are buddy reading Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Let's see how many pages this book is. Let's just take a look. I'm trying to be careful because I do not want to spoil myself. So after the where does this book end? Oh boy. There's like discussions on the calendar system. I want to say it's 700 pages. 700 pages, okay? It's a stunning edition. It has pictures. I got this at Barnes & Noble. When I got it, it was on sale. This is $40, but I did not pay $40 for this. I purchased it. I want to say I purchased this like maybe like a couple of Black Fridays ago. But it's stunning. The pictures and I love fantasy, if you didn't know. So this is like a fantasy must read. And a lot of people rave about this, but I have all sorts of people that don't really like it. And I don't think the series is complete. So yeah, me and Chrissy, we're going to pick this up, and I don't even know how to feel, but we're going to try because I want to give myself a challenge, I guess. We got House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danelski. I have no idea what this is. Like, I literally have no idea. Lindsay did not like this book. Chrissy's reading this book this month as well, and I was like, I'll give you moral support. And I'm flipping through this, and how is one? Like, I don't understand how this book works. I don't understand how you read it. Like, there are legit sections, whole sections of red text that are crossed out. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be back in college trying to read a textbook. Like, okay, what story is this? What's going on? I hope I like it. Because it looks like this is going to be a journey. This book is, if I could find the table of contents. This book is about 660 pages. So, what? Okay, I'm not even going to try to understand this book. I'm just going to try to read it this month. House of Leaves. The last two books are here. The last two books are here. The last two books are here. And we got Outlander for one. I have actually already started listening to this, and it's good. I'm only on chapter 3, so I don't know, because I'm listening to it on the audio actually, and yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I think I'm on chapter 3, but anyway, yeah, Amanda loves these books, and I thought I'd give it a try. I'm here for a challenge, okay? And this book is, again, a 600 pager. So it's like 620. At the beginning of this video, I was like 800, 1,000. None of these books are hitting that. I think Name of the Wind they said was like 700 is the highest. So are these really tomes? We'll talk about later. So yeah, we're gonna read this. If you don't know what this is, I don't even think I talked about what any of these books are about. It's fine though, because you don't want to be here all day, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. So yeah, we're gonna be reading Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. If you don't know what this is, I think you've been living under a rock. But I had a TV show. I never watched a TV show, but I'm gonna read the book, and so far it's pretty engaging. There's already been some tea, and I'm only on chapter 3. We love a rhyme. So, and these covers too, stunning. We love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show, 100%, is Robin Hobb. We are going to attempt to read Royal Assassin. This is the second book in the Farseer trilogy, and the second book in the whole realm of the Elderlings saga, drama, whatever you want to call it. It's a 16-book series, and I'm only on book 2, but I finished the first book in October, and I don't even know what to say. I'm hoping to do a dedicated Assassin's Apprentice video on my channel, but this is the Royal Assassin. We're gonna continue with Fitz as he learns his role in the kingdom, and y'all, I don't even know. Okay, so this book is, let's see, this is about 600 pages, like 640. All right, so she's thick, and I'm just so excited. I already got my little annotation key ready to go, so I can go to town. But yeah, I just know this series is going to be one of my favorites. And I'm going to want to cherish them and reread them and share the story with my future kids. And it's going to be a great time. Okay. Here's my November TBR. Yay! I'm so excited for all of these books. Let's see if I can put these here because it's really heavy. Okay. Whew, that's heavy. Wow. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up my November TBR video. Thank you again so much for taking the time to watch this video and to be here. My computer is doing that thing again, and it freaks me out. I am so excited to dive into all of these books and just have a great reading month. October was awesome, and so I'm hoping I can just ride that wave and just keep the reading momentum going and get into these tomes, these big, thick books. If you have read any of these books on my TBR, please let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear about them. And I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much again. I love you. Please remember that God loves you and your life has a purpose. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.